Australia have retained the Women's Ashes after beating England by 6 wickets in the first T20I of the multi-format series. Scorecard: Women's Ashes schedule. Danny Wyatt hit her maiden T20I 50 as England recovered from 16-4 to post 132-9, but it never looked like being enough and Australia sealed the win in the 16th over, largely thanks to Beth Mooney's unbeaten 86. The result gives the hosts an 8-4 points lead with just 4 points left to play for and having won the 2015 series. A drawn series would be enough for them to keep the trophy. However, Rachel Haynes and her side will be aiming to win the series outright by winning one of the 2 remaining T20s. After being put into bat at the North Sydney Oval, England made a disastrous start after much confusion over whether the ball was taken in front of the stumps by Alyssa Healy, and whether that was even relevant, Heather Knight was caught behind from the second ball of the innings. Sarah Taylor was given out LBW to Megan Shutt in the next over, although she was far from happy with the decision. And when Tammy Beaumont and Catherine Brunt fell to consecutive deliveries, England found themselves 16-4. Wyatt and Nat Skyver, 26, recovered the situation with a partnership of 64, but the latter fell just as the pair were beginning to apply some pressure to the Australian bowlers. Wyatt's run out soon after she had reached her half-century slowed England's progress once more, and Shutt returned to pick up a further 3 wickets. Despite a useful 23 not out from Fran Wilson, England's total looked under par, a fact that soon became glaringly obvious as Australia made a rapid start to the chase. Beth Mooney did the bulk of the early damage on her way to a career-best T20I score with Brunt first over going for 14. The England all-rounder did have Healy, 5, caught by Wyatt in the deep in the 5th over, but a stand of 37 between Mooney and Elise Villani, 17. for the second wicket all but ended the tourists' hopes of an improbable victory. England kept fighting, but even 3 wickets in the space of 3 overs midway through the innings did little to impact the game as Mooney remained and, together with captain Haynes, saw Australia home with 4.1 overs to spare. Player of the match, Beth Mooney. Australia opener. I was fortunate enough to play the ball in the right areas, hit the gaps and had a great time doing it, Mooney told Channel 9. I never have anything to prove. After not being picked for the Otis, I have a fair bit of confidence in my game and I have been given the opportunity to play a particular role which I was fortunately enough to do today. It's the first Ashes series I have been a part of as a player and it is unbelievable. It is a really wonderful feeling to say that we have retained the Ashes. Quote, Heather Knight, England captain. Beth Mooney played an outstanding innings. We tried everything but couldn't get her out. Credit to Australia, they were the better team today, she told Channel 9. Danny Wyatt loves playing T20 cricket. It epitomizes her character, and for her to come in and bat like that under immense pressure, I'm really proud of her. There's still a chance of winning this T20 series, and with a T20 World Cup coming up next year, this is really good preparation leading up to that. Quote, Rachel Haynes, Australia captain. It feels pretty good to be an Ashes winning captain, and a bit of relief. It was great for the team to come play like that, and Beth Mooney really took control of the situation, she said on Channel 9. I couldn't watch at the end. It's probably the most nervous I have been watching a game of cricket. Luckily, there was a lot of composure out there in the middle, which is good. Quote,